Hey guys, I am DC, creator and host of Barside Jive, and welcome to my daily dose. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2019, and you are witnessing my Siege on Normalcy tour, day 62. And I'm coming at you live and worldwide. Be sure, guys, to hang out till the end, because you don't want to miss out on this sneak peek coming up very soon. Now, let's talk some rock and roll. On this day, 1901, that's 1901, long time ago, the Victor Talking Machine Company was incorporated after a merger with Radio Corporation of America. RCA Victor became the industry leader in phonographs, and many of the records played on them. And man, I love vinyl. I love vinyl. Oh, it's huge, huge. Guys, on this day, 1961, a group of teens from Hawthorne, California, calling themselves the Pendltones, recorded 3 songs for Height and Dorinda Morgan, who ran a publishing business and 2 small record labels. One of those songs was called Surfin', which, when pressed onto a Candix Records 45 RPM disc, was credited to the Beach Boys. That's right, guys. The Beach Boys, a name made up by promotion man Russ Reagan, who had taken it upon himself to rechristen the band. Surfin' would get to number 75 on the Billboard chart and sold 50,000 copies, launching the career of one of America's most successful rock and roll acts ever. Woohoo! Okay, The Who by Numbers is the 7th studio album by English rock band The Who, released on this day, 1975, in the UK through Polydor Records, and on October 25th, 1975, in the United States by MCA Records, because we're always behind when it comes to releases, it seems. However, Pete Townshend has claimed that the band recorded practically every song he had written for The Who by Numbers, partially due to a writer's block that he was experiencing at the time. The songs on the album were, for the most part, more introspective and personal than many other songs that the band had released. Townshend had his 30th birthday in May of 1975 and was struggling. That's right, guys, struggling with the idea of being too old to play rock and roll, right? Little did he know we'd hit, late 2000s and all these old guys are still playing it. Anyway, he thought he was too old maybe to play rock and roll at the age of 30, and that the band was losing its relevance, right? He began to feel disenchanted with the music industry, which, a lot of musicians are, a feeling that he actually carried into his songs. He said of the songs on the album, and I quote, "The songs were written with me stoned out of my brain in my living room, crying my eyes out, detached from my own work and from the whole project. I just felt empty." Well, after concluding the album tour for Quadrophenia in June 1974, The Who took an extended hiatus and did not perform live for more than a year. Well, John Entwistle, bass player, kept himself occupied by playing solo gigs. And in addition, the band spent this time filming a little movie based on the Tommy Rock opera. All right, Lightning to the Nations, guys, is the debut album by British heavy metal band Diamond Head. The album was recorded in '79 and released on this day, 1980, through Happy Face Records, a label owned by the producer Muff Murphin of the old Smithy Studio of Worcester, due to a lack of interest from major labels and the band feeling that they needed to get the ball rolling as other bands from the same area, such as such as Iron Maiden and Def Leppard, were already becoming big names. It was originally released in a plain white sleeve with no title or track listing and was subsequently named after the first track on the album. Many reasons have been cited why Diamond Head never achieved significant commercial success. That they changed musical direction with Canterbury and that they did not attain a record deal soon enough are the two main reasons. Once they did sign to a major label, MCA proved to be the wrong freaking label, forcing the band to sound more commercial than they wanted to sound. Also, while bands like Iron Maiden and Def Leppard were managed by established music management, Diamond Head were managed by Reg Fellows, a cardboard factory owner from the Midlands, and the lead singer's mom, who were both like learning on the job. Neither went on to manage any successful acts after Diamond Head either. So go figure. Diamond Head should have toured the U.S. in the 1980s when lots of their NWOBHM brethren had already made inroads. Diamond Head did not set foot on U.S. soil until 2002, performing only one show at a New Jersey music festival. It also did not help that the band didn't stick to a style and give it a chance to succeed before moving on to something new, constantly searching for that winning formula. Then later they had problems with a viable comeback, with all sorts of problems associated with a national bow gig with Metallica, and the lack of desire from singer Sean Harris to carry on performing heavy metal music. Okay, so here's a side note for you. I mentioned a while ago NWOBHM. Well, that's an acronym for the new wave of British heavy metal, commonly abbreviated as NWOBHM. It was a nationwide musical movement that started in the UK in the late 70s and achieved international attention by the early 1980s. Woo, that was a mouthful, guys. Gotta take a break. Did you guys see my new t-shirts? They're on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Barside Jive Live. Get on there and order you one. Custom made for everyone that orders. Yours will be different than everybody else's. It's a cool thing. Okay guys, on this day 1981, Billy Joe released the first digitally recorded live album, Songs in the Attic, a collection of tunes he had recorded before his big breakthrough, Just the Way You Are. And on this day, 1983, while Genesis continued their march from pioneering progsters to huge pop stars with the release of self-titled album Genesis, That's All, the second of 5 singles plucked from this project, became Genesis' first ever Billboard Top 10 hit. Yay. Okay, on this day, 1991, Texas Governor Ann Richards proclaimed October 3rd to be Stevie Ray Vaughan Day. An annual motorcycle ride and concert in Central Texas benefits the Stevie Ray Vaughan Memorial Scholarship Fund. And on this day in the year 2000, John Lennon's assassin, Mark David Chapman. He was denied parole after serving 20 years in prison. Chapman was interviewed for 50 minutes by parole members who concluded that releasing Chapman would deprecate the seriousness of the crime. I second that motion. On this day in 2000, the Cars bass player Benjamin Orr died of cancer at home in Atlanta at the age of 53. He sang lead vocals on the band's hits Just What I Needed, Let's Go, and Drive. You're the One is the 10th solo album by Paul Simon, released on this day in 2000, and his first successful non-concept studio album since his 1990 release, The Rhythm of the Saints. The album was nominated for a Grammy Award for Album of the Year in 2001, with Simon becoming the first artist to be nominated in that category in 5 consecutive decades. That be the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. Right? That's all 5. What an achievement, guys. Now, in 2006, Paul McCartney became the only other artist to match this feat with Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. You're the One was also considered a comeback after the failure of Simon's Broadway musical, The Cape Man, and concept album for the musical Songs from the Cape Man, which peaked at number 42 on the Billboard 200. On this day in 2002, original guitarist, vocalist from the American psychedelic rock band Iron Butterfly, Darryl DeLoach, died of liver cancer at the age of 56. Great band, Inagata da Vida, baby. Which it was written as In the Garden of Eden, but it came out Inagata da Vida. But that's another story. Okay, let's do some birthday shout-outs real quick. Born on this day, 1949, American musician, singer-songwriter Lindsey Buckingham of Fleetwood Mac, who had the 1977 U.S. #1 single Dreams from the worldwide #1 album Rumors. Great album. Buckingham was one half of the duo Buckingham Nicks, and aside from his tenure with Fleetwood Mac, Buckingham has also released 6 solo albums and 3 live albums. Okay, next. Born on this day, 1950, Ronnie Laws, saxophonist with Earth, Wind & Fire, who had the 1975 U.S. #1 single, Shining Star, and the 1981 UK #3 single, Let's Groove. The band has received 20 Grammy nominations and were the first African-American act to sell out Madison Square Garden. I'm still grooving. Let's groove. Let's keep grooving. All right, stop. Born on this day, 1954, American musician, singer, songwriter, guitarist Stevie Ray Vaughan. We've already talked about him, but here's your shout out, Stevie Ray. He was one of the most influential guitarists in the revival of blues in the 80s. Vaughan was killed in a helicopter crash on August 27, 1990 at the young age of 35 years. His family successfully sued the operators of the company for allowing an unqualified pilot to fly in fog and were awarded $2 million. Guys, did you know Vaughan played guitar on David Bowie's Let's Dance album? Bet you didn't know that, did you? Bet you didn't know that, did you? You do now. Alright, born on this day, 1954, American guitarist Dawayne Bailey, who has toured and recorded with Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Veronique Sanson, and Chicago. Oh, another happy birthday. Born this day, 1961, Robbie Jaymes of Modern Romance. Had the 1982 UK #4 single, Best Years of Our Lives. Born on this day. And 1962 birth, Tommy Lee, drummer and founding member of Motley Crue, who had the 1988 UK #23 single, You're All I Need, and the 1989 US #1 and UK #4 album, Dr. Feelgood. Lee also founded rap metal band Methods of Mayhem and has pursued solo musical projects, although I have no clue what they are. He has been married to model Elaine Starchuk and actress Heather Locklear. and Pamela Anderson. And I got one more. Born on this day, 1971, Backstreet Boys can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to freaking do it. No Backstreet Boys shout outs on my daily dose. Sorry. I can't do it. I'll cry. And I hate crying. Guys, that wraps my rock and roll. My rock and roll history lesson today. Now, got a scratch. If you want more, just hold back those tears. Just hold back those tears, because I got a major announcement. There's more coming at you tomorrow. That's right, guys. You can join me for more rock music history every freaking day as I peel back those pages, and I mean peel back those pages with both hands. And explore the past, the present, and the future of the rock legends on my daily dose of rock music. Speaking of music, I hope you could hear me over the house music here. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Hell, you might like it better, but that's doubtful. If you'd like to check out my Daily Dose archives, guy, go to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/in slow-mo Barside Jive Live and look in the Daily Dose playlist for more Daily Dose action. And please show some love while you're there and click that big ass red subscribe button, because you can subscribe for free, and all it means is just get an alert when I post something new. It's cool, guys. Just do it. Become part of the YouTube community. Also, I cover rock news and history during my weekly Tuesday and Thursday shows. And hey, got one tonight. It's Thursday at the Cool Vocal Media Studios in North Dallas. Love being up there. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Tonight is the night, guys. My Thursday show, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, both my Tuesday and Thursday shows, 60 minutes, packed full of music, including nationally touring singer-songwriters, as well as some of the very best cover and tribute bands in the country. And I do this during my live music showcase, guys, every Tuesday, Thursday night. I also have my Tipsy Gypsy, Miss Bree Akers, bringing drinks and tips from behind the bar, as well as my Art Jive Live segment. It's all about visual art, guys, and I feature artist Brad Jensen and other creatives. So join us at vocalnow.com, and as always, it's vocal with a
K.
Bingo, you got it. It's always vocal with a K. We'd spell it wrong on purpose. And look for the Barside Jive image. When you get to vocalnow.com, 7:30 p.m., you click on that Barside Jive image right at the top of the app. You're going to come right in the show. You're going to walk right in, sit down beside us, and we're going to rock. Be fun, guys. And my image is right beside the Zeus. You can't miss it. Just click on it. Guys, thanks in advance for your loves, likes, and shares. And your comments are freaking awesome. And that stuff is really what makes all this worthwhile. Your likes, your loves, your comments, your shares. I love all that stuff. It's like my big reward. So please do it. I'll do it back. Okay, guys, be sure to check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/highspeed Barside Jive Live. My Instagram, at Barside Jive. My website, barsidejive.com. And, as always, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/highspeed Barside Jive Live. Once again, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. You got it? Cool. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me when I do this every day. Every day. I really do. I really appreciate it. I love it when you're hanging out with me. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And always remember, guys, when you're drinking, make sure you drink responsibly and don't drink or text and drive. Texting's just as bad. It makes you look like you're drunk. It'll get you stopped anyway. Delay your day. Make you late for something. Of course, if you get stopped, you can always watch, my Daily Dose while you're like getting your ticket. Whatever. Oh, I almost forgot. Man, you guys do not remind me. My sneak peek tonight live in Studio One. I've got blues man Jackie Don Lowe, guys. Jackie freaking Don Lowe is in the house tonight. We're gonna have a good time, guys. I always have fun with Jackie. He's a cool dude. Can't wait to see him. We're gonna rock out. So it'll be a good time. We'll all be there. So check it out, vocalnow.com, and click on that Barside Jive image you see at the top of the app. Oh me, don't forget 7:30 p.m. because I might not remind you again, I might forget. And keep in mind that you just got one life to live here, so let's do it right, make it count. Okay? Seek every day to be a hero in someone's life in some way. Every day. Guys, I'm out of here, man. I got shit to do. So anyway, I will see you very soon. In the meantime, peace, love, rock and roll. By the way, if you guys did experience some head, neck, or back tingles during this show and have an overwhelming sense of a deep, relaxing feeling, be advised that my content now does contain ASMR.
This isn't just a word from the sponsor, it's simply a very good suggestion. It stands for real refreshment.
BarsideJiveLive.com.
That's BarsideJiveLive.com.
You are feeling the tingles. Calling these kinds of whispers inaudible whispers, inaudible whispers. This is the best time to put the lotion.